Alright, so we're going to do this reading. Alright, so I started off. It said Eastern Stars, blockage removal. Oh shit, shites. Secrets coming out about family members trying to block. An Aquarius got busted. It says safety first. Blockage removal. Eastern Stars, insurance fraud, blockage removal. I'm just reading the energy, bruh. Bigots are losing additions to their family. They're losing family members because they don't know how to stop coming at divine true prophets and prophetesses. These gang-affiliated covens would like to apologize. Yeah. Cops impersonating me. Cops impersonating my twin. In order to forge our identity, to commit insurance fraud, to then have us falsely imprisoned and deemed incompetent within the courts after filing false CPS reports of negligence towards kids and sexual abuse, that they are the ones that are committing against our children and others, trying to scapegoat us with, so they can claim illegal court-ordered wiretaps and admin of our finances so that they can continuously steal our trust funds, our lawsuits, anything that goes under our QSIP for our cases in court. Forging identities in order to steal from someone in their 40s to 50s, some copycat clone. An officer, a retired officer, also another one in their 20s to 30s. I see a couple. Gemini, arrest warrants are out. This is a young person, arrest warrants are out. I see a student and a professor having inappropriate relations. An Aquarius on the move. With a Pisces, who is a false divine feminine, divine masculine. These witches and warlocks are being publicly humiliated. My business was not a success for them. Confirmation they stole my business using my stolen identity. These cops that are stealing my intellectual property and impersonating me, while also being spies and tampering with evidence, racketeering in federal RICO court cases. While they've been hiring fake PIs in order to fabricate evidence to fit their false narratives and fake probate court with all their false documentation, false birth certificates, death certificates, marriage certificates, stolen trusts, stolen lawsuits, stolen businesses, business fraud, insurance fraud, medical insurance fraud, car insurance fraud, life insurance fraud, deed fraud, forged wills, Cops stealing from children. Out here ego tripping for an insecure foundation that does not pertain to them. Ages 50s to 60s, Donald, Kenneth are both down low. They are both involved in these Masonic covens. We are under spiritual surveillance as they are trying to block my blessings and create, while the cops try to create false staged scenes in order to recreate accidents for me again. As Felicia ordered, October 9th, 2017, so that they can attain another Jeffrey Epstein vacation as they continuously attack my children the way they did my oldest, trafficking him, then taking him out and removing him off of this planet, replacing him with a clone. George Daniel Garcia knows exactly what he's done. He stole my daughter Violet. He collected life insurance off of my son, Isaiah Noel Tejeda, 5/15/2006, and he has coven ties. He is a Mason that's running with these Eastern stars. He is in love with all of his gay partners at this church, and so are the lesbian women are in love with each other. And they run in drug deals, dope deals. See a Muslim who's a crab in a bucket. She's 5'3". Mason, Eastern Star, Virgo, Keith, Kenneth. Yes, I'm trying to tell you, his stench is unforgettable. We also have Joseph Farzan, who's been working with this Capricorn, who's been working with Natalie, 080587, who is posing as a psychic reader as myself, so that she can get off with stealing the money off of my platforms that they stole. She's recruiting help from different covens and other strangers in the street. She is paying them, coercing them in order to commit perjury upon me, in order to have the narrative stick, the false narrative that they have of me. They have these narratives written down in their group chats and in their notebooks that they keep. This Gemini, George, and the Gemini on my twin star, a Western star, who's hidden in plain sight. Is working with Patrice Cooper in order to gain more gang stalkers to spiritually surveillance us. They're bullying and attacking in plain sight. With a Scorpio, There's an Eastern Star Mason. It's forging documents. An attorney is forging documents. An attorney is forging arrest warrants and documents. They're an Eastern Star working with the down low women of the Eastern Stars. And they're all throwing salt on my name. A Libra, 2 Libras, 3 Libras. I see Everly throwing salt on my name. I see Jasmine throwing salt on my name. I see Kenneth and Donald throwing salt on my name. I see Christopher and Kenneth throwing salt on my name. And they keep sending me health attacks throughout this. I see Kenneth and Christopher attacking me, and I'm not swearing. They have coven ties where they've been committing drug deals. They're trying to make the accessories go off on my phone while I'm doing the reading, interrupting it, the crabs in the barrel, so that they can try to come up with a false report when my reports are accurate. They're false, divine, masculine, and feminine. They keep sending me health attacks in this illegal investigation that they have upon me. They keep filing false reports and paying strangers in order to coerce them to commit perjury for Patrice Cooper, who has put false allegations within the courts about me. She's bribing crooked officials, making deals with the devil. This Muslim is trying to create accidents for me and my child. They are trying to have me falsely imprisoned so that they can illegally traffic my child and extort him the same way they have myself to replace him with a body double for insurance fraud. They commit every single type of fraud upon myself, upon my bloodline, and try to scapegoat me for their crimes, while they're committing crimes against myself and siphoning my gifts in order to scam other beings. Patrice Cooper and Kenneth Jordan Cooper, they are using a child in between the years of 0 and 10 years old within this illegal investigation. There's arrest warrants on this Virgo, on these Virgos. Karmic lover coming up against. They went the wrong way. These witches and warlocks are trying to shut me up because my business is a success. I built my business, my YouTube platform on my own. I've had no help from anyone. I have not hired anyone. I have not signed over any financial rights, any admin, any type of paperwork for no TV shows or any MK Ultra studies. Everything was all done underneath fraudulent signatures and not under my consent, because these are fake spiritualists that are trying to act as if they are myself, impersonating me and my personality, the way I dress, the way I speak, the way my mind works, yet they are unable to match my energy. They are guilty. They are guilty of their crimes. They are unable to match my energy. these down low men and down low women that are within the church working with police impersonating me to forge my identity and file fraudulent life insurance policies. See, the cops are committing fraud. More proof, it's the cops committing fraud. The cops are trying to frame me for them forging my identity and putting me in the death energy and collecting as they pass go. They are guilty of their crimes. I am surrounded by good. The Southern Stars do not have any access to the spirit realm. I have stripped them of all of their gifts. They have no purpose. Their purpose has been fulfilled. It was to showcase the world who Lucifer looks like. And they've been definitely exuding that. The Western Stars have been sleeping with the ops, sleeping with the enemy in order to steal from our foundation in order to build their own. Off of our demise. They have been clout chasing off of my name, off of my energy, off of my creativity. They have been siphoning everything while creating blockages for me. Nobody wishes to help, yet the ones that are sitting by the sidelines and not saying a word, allowing it to happen, shall achieve worse karma than those accruing it. My dreams are coming true, not for these Hindus that are within my energy trying to steal my essence. They shall attain instant karma, no blessings. I am the spiritual warrior. They are liars. They are unable to prove that they are me because they do not share or obtain my DNA, which cannot be constrained. Even though they stole it and tried to act as if they were privileged. But we take a DNA test now and it will clearly show who's beneficiary of what, and I am the sole beneficiary. The will that I have, it cannot be changed. The DOJ has the actual file. They are messing with my notifications right now to block the messages. That would be Donald, Veronica Martinez, and Patrice Cooper. Joseph, Marta, Jose, Natalie. That would be Bam, his mother, his sister, and his niece. Illegal protection. That would be the CIA Williams. That would be FBI redhead agent, the B priestess. They have legal protection through secret society protection. How can you be of the law but yet also be in a cult? Those two things, they are oppositions, they are conflict of interest. And you can't play both sides. That would be treason. They enjoy watching others suffer while they're out here playing hooky and home wrecker and gigolo, wrecking homes through the royal lineage so that they can attain our riches. And that is an accurate report. I will be receiving contact and communication soon from my actual counterpart. This Aquarius and this Aries have been exposed. Safety first. They are scorned lovers who are under surveillance and who will have us under surveillance by gangs in order to cause property damage after they've been committing perjury on us, after they've been paying the streets and anyone they encounter to coerce them and cause perjury, commit perjury on us on the stand through Joseph Farzan. And through Kenneth and Donald Webster, who keeps throwing illusions out. because they're atheists. They're fake Christians. Patrice knows exactly what I'm talking about. So does Margaret and Leslie. The secret info, yeah, it's all out. They're not destined for greatness. They don't have any gifts. They've been stripped of everything in that astrals. Sending hitmen and hit women constantly, hit after hit. They're under legal investigation now. They're being investigated for the child murder and for the murder of our bloodline. Secrets are all coming out, and all these copycats are losing control. They can't block this. Block. They all stealing from work. How you bite the hand that feeds you? How you bite the hand that feeds you again? Why are you trying to incriminate people for sexually abusing children when you're doing that to mine and it's on CCTV? Along with other children, and you're doing it to me as well as an adult. You did it to me my whole life. I can't get those 40 years back that you stole from me. Jonathan Wright. Retired cop. You gonna get yours. You keep stealing from work. You keep having your buddies impersonate me on fake accounts, forging my identity for life insurance. For your Epstein parties.
Oh boy, I think it's him up there.
The gig is up for you and Destiny and Bam and his sister and his mama and his niece and your mama and your daddy and your brother and his tranny.
Spicy chicken, I mean the rally chicken.
The lemon chicken?
I don't know what it's called.
Hallelujah.
They be poisoning motherfuckers, lacing their food, they weed, all that.
Crispy?
Just so they can have a fucking bag. But yet, they move in gangs, because they can't do bad all by themselves. them gang moves, the gig is up though. Because them false reports that the Northern Stars sent in upon us, that shit ain't fly. Because we don't have no sexual connections to children. These pedophiles in our energy do, that are stealing our identity, all these cop impersonators who are trying to block our blessings so that they can continuously live off of us the way they have the past 6 years. Now they're rethinking the clout chasing they've been doing, and they don't want to stalk anymore. They want to apologize, but yet they want to apologize so they can burn and destroy evidence after shadow banning motherfuckers for being in their purpose. Yeah, a hit dog always gonna holler, especially when they at the job. While I'm trying to removing blockages, they over here causing chaos, disgusting, sexual harassment. The facts is coming out on how much spiritual surveillance they have been committing, which are universal spiritual crimes that shall be designed to be ordained accordingly. especially for this Gemini, George, that keep coming up against me using mob ties. Your plans fail. Both ways, always. Now these fake ass psychic readers need help. Look at that shit. Yeah, that shit. These fake ass psychic readers. I need help. I need real help, and these bigots don't want me to receive my real help. But yet, these are fake readers that are attacking my children and others using my stolen identity. But yet they're doing this because of skin color, gender, finances, and all that. They said that I'm a poor black bitch and that I deserve to be in a box. But yet they're committing illegal immigration in order to attain my estates, my properties, my land, my money, my businesses. Committing blood sacrifices, especially those upon children, for inheritances that don't belong to them because it's not in their ancestry. This Sagittarius is a fake omnius who committed murder in order for life insurance policies. And there's a fake ass karmic friend that can't lynch me or you. They were trying to create accidents with this Pisces here for me and for you. They were making drug deals with Joseph Farzan and the 2 Live crew. Because they're all surrounded by evil. While these fake ass family members that are not even our blood and that can be proven in court, and it shall be, are sitting here living an inferior lifestyle, living beyond their means because they don't earn any of the things that is upon thee. We are the true divine feminine and masculine. And this Capricorn lost the court case because they fabricated evidence, throwing salt on our name. Meanwhile, they're a Luciferian. Forging documents while they have coven ties. They're a false divine feminine and a false divine masculine, Eastern stars. They only bear false reports while they send health attacks at our doors. Bam is watching and pocket watching with the rest of his fam. That's all they got, is to lie, cheat, kill, rape, steal. While Donald and Veronica spit their hatred as it's unrevealed. That's what they wish to happen as they commit blood sacrifices for their fake power to steal our inheritances, yet to come back always begging because they done spent all of it on drugs, sex, and false heaven.